And now it's time for us to take your feedback on these issues. Today's Thursday. If you do not understand how we operate on Thursdays, that's fine. I could easily run it by you. It's you just calling and telling us something that you think we've missed, or analyzing or contributing to conversations that have been had before. Throughout the course of the week, it's been back-to-back conversations on different programs, from the morning show, the Morning Express, Trends in the Papers, Mainland Focus, to Situation Room, to Political Roundtable, to Global View, where we also spoke about what's going on in the political scene with our neighbors, Cameroon, for example, and their election. Yes, and all the controversies that have bedeviled their own version of democracy, amongst other things. So it's been a lot of things that have happened. The Constitution review conversation that is going on at the moment, the spotlight on INEC, the ASU strike, the whole immigration conversation. A lot of things have indeed happened, and I know a number of you have perspectives you'd like to share, but you didn't get a chance, maybe because you were unable to call, or your message did not get read because you came in a little too late, or there's something going on in your environment that you would like to put the spotlight on. Today presents an opportunity for you to do exactly that. So today being Thursday, it is Open Mic Thursday. What's on your mind? I'm your scribe. Tell me what exactly, or tell us exactly what you would like us to pay attention to. The number to dial is 0913-6000-410. That is the number, 0913-6000-410. You can also communicate with us via WhatsApp. The WhatsApp is 0913-6000-430. Now, we allow for WhatsApp call. So if you don't have airtime, or you're outside the country, or you're outside the state, whatever, online or not, or you're using a touchlight phone, really doesn't matter. Everyone is allowed here. So just send a text message. Send us a message. It should be 49 on YouTube. Use the live chat option, and your messages will be read as well. What's on your mind? 0913-600 continue to increase, and by December, and if you're lucky, you just might be one person who will gain one more points to their tally on your way to becoming the winner of a bag of rice cuts.
You from my papa money.
Welcome.
Since this morning, Jonathan on a street light something, I think there's something like that on the airline. So now, regime to be probed or how they spend public money. But let me read what the Post Newspapers airline said on the 11th of July this year to you. See that someone NPC boss buy your jewelry over unaccounted 210 trillion naira. Till today, we have not heard about anything about that issue. Elementary mathematics told me that a kilometer is 1,000 meters. So if a minister say a kilometer of road will cost 7.5 billion, I don't know why the Senate is not summoning him. Then business day, 14th of June 2025, why we spend 39 billion on ICC innovation weekly. Renovation, not to rebuild, though, you understand? 39 billion on renovation of ICC. Why you amount so much amount to such a project? But because the Jonathan declares intentions to vote for the second time.
All right, thank you. You have a great morning. Hello. Asking.
Okay, one of my friends there for what?
It's good.
Okay. This Barrister Peter Oku, I'm calling from Maryland. Is on the security situation in the country. It is alarming that the more money we spend on security situation, I think there is any other nation on earth that is spending as much as we are spending on security and getting almost next to nothing under this APC government. There is gross insincerity on the part of the government when it comes to securing Nigerians compared to the amount of money they are collecting for security votes, both the presidency and the governors. Not secured. So there has to be a decision to be made for the government to account to Nigerians. Why are we spending so much money and yet Nigerians are not secured in their own country? That is the least we expect to be that we have Tğᴜ. You know, they passed a bill in the US Congress on the insecurity in Nigeria. proposing a bill, yes. Proposing a bill.
All right.
And it is not good for our image, It's not good for our image.
Thank you so much for calling. Have a wonderful morning. Hello.
How are you?
Well, thank you.
I want to talk and tell your people this is it. Yesterday I was watching the President of America, Donald Trump, talking to a press. You know that man likes talking. There's nothing you ask him that he will not answer you. Do in the White House, he's going to demolish somewhere, and he did it, and he said, "It's to keep my money." Donors. These are the design. We are showing the world that is how to be a leader, not with secrecy, not be using 39 billion to renovate house. How they say the AC of the event center is not working, but they have so much 39 billion. Everything is about secrecy. Nobody knows that. Nobody gave you that order. You said, "Go ahead and go and do it." Look at what happened at Niger State. What was caused that death? That trailer to fall, and bunch people over almost 50. Transparency is what we want to do. Transparency. We are a Democrat. We are not activists too. Good morning.
Good morning. Hello. Morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, my name is Tဃᴜʀsᴅ. I'm calling from Abaranja in the propaganda that there's Christian genocide in Nigeria. Because as far as I'm concerned, just me saying that the earnings of proof any electoral malpractice and INEC. The election they have, the result they have announced is correct. So why should it be on conditions before the elected officials, maybe like the president or governor, is sworn in, just as it was done in 1979 Constitution. Remember that in this case, the check. So that is what should be obtainable. That is the most important as far as I'm concerned. Thank you very much.
09136.3 FM. You can send a text message to the number you call, which is 09136000410. It's Open Mic Thursday. What's on your mind? Let's read a few messages before we go back to to import petroleum products from other countries. Many build refineries outside Nigeria so they can bring in their products. There's no conscience. They're just selfish. I believe that one day God will save us if we speak out, because I was not a communist. They came for the socialists. I did not speak out because I was not a socialist. Then they came for the trade unionists, and I did not speak out because I was not a trade unionist. The best form of protest among many people is to lock all shop and sit at home on Mondays. Let the lawyer of MNK and brother be released. I really thank Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for his wisdom for calling out the witness as a subpoena. My open mic is about the peaceful demonstration, which is our constitutional right. But this government, through the judiciary, is good. For me, I see this as a military style of government or a civilian dictatorship. This is peaceful demonstration in the West. No court order therapy issue. All right, John, all the blame on ASU that has just suspended the 14-day warning strike. If the government has gotten its priority right, we won't be in a position that ASU would have no choice than to embark on strike. Permit me to ask, of what benefit is the distribution of money to the so-called vulnerable, knowing fully well that it cannot solve their economic problems, considering the high cost of food items and commodities in the country? If these monies had been channeled to solving some of the demands of ASU, Nigeria's tertiary institution would not have been rated 801 among the best universities. Now, a situation where we have one doctor attending to over 1,000 patients. No wonder there's a saying that the best hospitals are abroad, where our political office holders rush to receive treatment, and the same Nigerian doctors will still be the ones that will treat them, while the graveyard is in Nigeria, dug and built because he's the one directing the affairs of the country. Attractive language. But the implementation becomes another matter altogether. Before we know it, the proposed are merely pretending, and they're power mongers who will definitely mess up the commission. Less tankers and the falling and the debts from scooping. It's just poverty.
Hello, Babala.
Good morning.
Good morning. And again, to the government. Enough is enough of wasting resources. And Nigeria, they are repairing these people to the bush. Which bush? Is it not the bush in Nigeria? Let's use technology. So look, this is not about fertility, it's not about big money thing. Somebody like Babajide, Fashola, look, why the electorate do that? Get familiar to the people, go to the people, know their need, so that they get closer to you. Then on the issue of the fuel, and greed, I think it's a high time the government stop, sending, petroleum products to states. One, you see what is happening in the past. The movement of petroleum products is done by rail. Let's change our system.
Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, last Adam. My take is on the security movement, not to allow the terrorists that they claim to me. They will go and destroy all their organizations. They will act like, I beg the Nigerian government, I beg the Nigerian army leaders not to flush that person off a stupid arrangement. They should not.
Thank you. Okay. Good morning, Sage. You see this issue concerning Dangote and Pengatan and the rest. Station relating to buying properties in the Dominican Republic. Okay. Good morning.
Yeah, please. My concern is about.
Tell us your name, sir.
Okay, my name is M쏘ɪᴟ.
All right.
Please, my concern is this Nnamdi Kanu Lami, Abubakar Malami, and Buhari to come and explain how much they spent to bring Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya to Nigeria. Because from all evidence, they hired
the money that we use for security. So you think that they went and contracted mercenaries specifically to go and pick up? Are you playing a prank? Let's not get into this and just deteriorate the integrity. To go and pick up one person specifically is an idea that I
Good morning, John from Moba.
Yeah.
Is this how we are going to be helpless? That we have. With all the money they have been budgeting every year to cover security, millions of naira, millions of dollars, thousands of dollars. Yes, security is increasing on a daily basis. Look at the trade being given to Indo, or Show and Kwara now, and Kogi, Kogi, and the rest. See where we are. And we'll be joking with the unity of Nigeria. The politicians should have a rethink, honestly. What they are doing to Nigeria is not, for the fact that we are not talking, we are not doing anything about which the citizens. They should put on their, and the one that whose senior is bad also has names.
Another call. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Madam Station.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, this is Don calling from every day.
Yes.
Nigeria, so understand. If I think there is something wrong with the constitution of Nigeria, don't apply something as Lagos State. It's the one that cited Tinubu to sign the constitution.
What adjustment do you think should be done, or is it that we're not following the constitution so we
the primary that brought this thing, Bola Tinubu? So understand?
self?
No, it's not the constitution. It's nothing wrong with the constitution. It's not for people the election to break election. People will go there and do
around the situation and circling drains here. Hello, good morning. Yes.
The first is basically I've been listening to the program from calls. They are always callers generally give here, and we don't really fact check, and we see some kind of comment. So in order to come and give more opinions rather than having, and when we have platforms like this, we should be more. I think most of these things basically we want. So that said, today we discussed about the issue of security that was used as right to defend themselves. Those security issues take measures.
Hello, how are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Security, the law spend force to come and put wounds on people's eyes. Government should come to the welfare of the people, the poverty and ignorance, that there is a tanker that falls somewhere. Security people should rise up and go and defend their law. And then the propaganda going on that investigation, you say no, let them come home anything, and let them come and speak to the people. Judgment being passed. That's their work. The time of those who that they are elected by a purpose. Enough is enough.
Hello, good morning.
of insecurity. He is looking at the president. Behind this insecurity in Nigeria is party people, not security. Because all those army are saboteurs. They are saboteurs because to understand the meaning whatever in Osun State it will happen. Because the video is an influencer. The guy in a giver. That is something in Osun State. Water. Thank you.
Hello, good morning. Hello. Do make it back. All right. I've resumed my text message department until next week Wednesday when I'll call again. I learned that the death toll from Niger tanker explosion has risen to 42. Yes, it has. The report says. I just don't want to imagine how they run around, rush there to scoop fuel. Even if they had seen those who were burnt beyond recognition on Tuesday, it will not make them change their mind. I don't believe it's poverty. James from Oshodi. Prince Wise, maybe you should respond to James and tell him what part of Oshodi you're in, so you could maybe get together mainland connect about ISWAP planned attack. Sage, my question is, since the whereabouts of these terrorists in that place that can wipe out these terrorists, but due to a lot of factors known to us, there would always be a lack of police to death, and there are other innocent people who are not considered for release. Oh, why am I forgetting this? But it's three stakeholders. Is set in stone. There's still a final stage of administrative scrutiny that would happen before these individuals are released. Nobody in Nigeria have succeeded with their demand. And my belief is that Dangote might want to remove his hand locally and face international supply. Sean, position? I don't know what that is, but you said, how can INEC fault what they declared? They are looking for bills that will make them remain in power. You say no supporter of this government is ready to fault them or tell them the truth. Genocide or no genocide, they should stop insecurity that is ravaging us. Nigerians cannot be dying like this. APC told us during campaign that they will tackle insecurity and serve him his sentence. Babatunde, well, you cannot say he has committed, known or addressed as a criminal. That's upon conviction and if he's found guilty in the case that's currently ongoing. Thank you for your message. Good morning, Lagos. And ISWAP is planning to attack Ondo and Kogi State. It shows the government has failed. Good morning, Sage, Barrister Curtis, and everyone else in the studio. First of all, it is the implementation that is the problem. In the area of security, the primary duty is well with us. Keep your messages coming in 0913600043. Anwar, all right, nice to have you, sir.
Yeah. I want to help Nigeria. You hear me now?
Okay, let's see if we can work with this. Go ahead.
Yeah. What I have to say is that
understand what you're trying to tell us. Your connection is not very great. This is open mic on May the previous day, and you didn't have a chance to contribute. We also take
Hello, good morning. You see, I'm on this today's open mic. I'm centering on the security. This security is kept on daily basis. They are just deceiving Nigerians because they play 95% of their leadership in politics. That is surely trying to secure life and property of Nigeria. We will go through it because these Nigerians falling ambit. What is he doing in that office? If people that he put there on security can give him the real figure of how Nigerians are dying, he will shift. I just blame the psychophant who whatever reform the president. So please.
We have a message here. Good morning, Mainland FM. Tinubu and ABC, they want to silence opposition. They're answerable to God. I'm Chris Ojubeli from Ikeja.
From Ireland.
Welcome.
We have been talking not only me, since how many years ago. And they say we cannot change government except in 4 years. Then this very today, those that are still in the room should wake up in 2027. This talking will never ever do any fruit. It will not work. Let us road the street of Nigeria in 2027 and let the politicians know that our eyes have opened. We cannot stop calling radio station and television station. Let us all get our PPC, get us keep talking. We will never use any fruit. Thank you. God bless the people of Nigeria. Bye.
Good morning. As civilian, I had using it that our Nigeria concern. They just that it's just like can I say it's a slap or so. A phrase of war that is why you can see lawyers they can twist it up and down. That's very good. A constitution that said if you want to contest as a president, you have certificate, just certificate or fourth. became governor in Nigeria, that Imo State, many like
of the Constitution. In this
the
particular
part
case.
of the Constitution. Yeah, I'm going to just deceiving ourselves. All of us have fought in the mess Nigeria in now. We just blame the politicians.
We're struggling to hear you. Oh, please call back. Hello? Okay. Thank you. Yes.
For today, authorities culture actually lack it in this country. Today, the road between that area, when you get to Msal's bus stop, getting down to the junction, scatter everywhere, and it's extraordinarily important until the swallow cycle before the Department of Maintenance. We know this, both federal government, the department is want to buy them a bike, let them watching a fantastic road, the local amount of FEMA. That's for Lagos State to do more of that. So this morning, you know the studio.
All right. Hello.
Calling from Iju.
Welcome.
Yeah, we've asked some questions. Does it mean that our constitution and there are some areas that are bad? That is why we are calling for complete to ease out the ministry. You were not there, was not there. So the issue, the Christmas is coming, and areas they need to. God bless you as you pass this information to them.
Thank you very much. Have a great morning. In Ijagamore Road construction, I want to remind him that the contractor handling the road is yet to complete work on the deep ditch dug in front of the Lord's Glory School by Ogo. Operation Light Up Ijegun to Ijagamore before commissioning the road of the governor and the commissioner for education in the state. That's some secondary school principals. Temitoku Onote from Ijagamore community. Okay. There's a message here form in the electoral system. The present electoral system will continue to produce the worst of us to rule the best of us as it is at the moment. Mazi Okechukwu from Ikotu. All right, thank you. Hello.
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 Yeah, I called the officer of the country. Why the governor is the state security officer? What I'm going is that you have to employ the youth into security. In this state, you have to look at all the security issues.
We can still take, I think about 4 calls. We should still be able to accommodate us because some are not very radio friendly, and that can be mentally tasking, honestly. But
on the line.
Okay.
God bless you and your management. What happened to my dear brother, Fred?
Fuad is fine. He just went on a trip. He should be back in a few hours, actually.
All right. May God grant him successful journey in Jesus' name and return. To be able to handle it. We are Nigerian government. They are managing the insecurity. Mr. President, to go and let us start from there so that we can be able to know. Nobody is thinking of it. Everybody is talking about 2027. But I want to tell Mr. President, I know you must have had good intention in Nigerians in that to listen to me. The what we have in our electoral is okay, but we lack people to manage it, to remain forever in power, and that is the only problem. Thank you. That is what I have to say. God bless you.
Thank you very much. Hello. Good morning. No. Is it possible? Maybe is it clear? Honestly. It's not very clear. I'm struggling to make out your words. Please, if you can send a message, perhaps.
Next question. Very, very good question. Is our constitution bad or people are implementing it? I will tell you actually, even if we can implement 70 loopholes in the constitution, there is no perfect constitution anywhere in the world. Go and check it. Infinite, look for loopholes that will cite them. That is why if they favor them today is good. If the constitution is not favor them tomorrow, is bad. So if we have good people handling the affairs of the nation, I'm telling you this constitution, we can even make good of this constitution to even make them accountable. It is not that we want to change the constitution. Even if we want them to change it, I don't know they want to change the constitution. They will still do it to favor themselves.
That is why we have to call them to account. Let them be first accountable for what they have now. If we can't make them accountable for what we are practicing now, and people for every action they are taking, yes, give them another constitution today, they will make a mess of the constitution that will even make it worse than this. God bless Nigeria.
All right, thank you very much. As we begin to round off a lot, all right, since the start of this week, so let's not do too much for today, because I will not take calls in another 2 minutes. But the question for today is very simple, and if you're confused as to why we're asking questions, we started on the 30th. Your chance of winning yourself a bag of rice by December. We have people who have answered at least 5 questions now after we did a sum total of the questions they attempted on other shows. But I think we have about 63 more questions to ask. So do the best you can to answer at least 40. So that you can be eligible for that bag of rice. Congratulations to everyone who's playing. Your scores, I can assure you, are being guarded. Very jealous. Man down Fᴜģᴜ. He's just a small boy. That's the statement. Look at his cap, like Usman down Fᴜģᴜ. He's just a small boy. Who made this comment and who was he talking to? You don't have to tell me the name of the person, but who was this person and who said it to who? That's the statement. You should know it, because Fuad had a who was he saying it to? That's the question. You have 5 minutes to answer that question. Let's go. I'll read messages now. We have here, good morning, Sage, Oga Fuad, Amin and FM. My open mic today is on insecurity. If the federal government wants to end insecurity in Nigeria, they'll do it successfully, but no political will to do so. On the electoral amendment, electronic vote. On the issue of petrol pump price increment, we have not had from Dangote since the increment was implemented. He promised they heard anything, honestly. There were speculations that it was probably because of the whole issue with laylands, and so he has not been hello, our military constitution that we're using. I blame activists who prefer from the UK. We have good morning, Sage. I'm AAA from Ojo. Please don't allow callers who have been banned or God protect and save Nigeria. You know, I wouldn't be able to punish a person for what they've done, but thank you. I appreciate your concern for us. We have good morning, mainland APC, so that his sins will be forgiven. Every day, Tina from Oyo State. First time, welcome, Tina. We hope that the notice of concerns person at the newly installed injection substation on the residents on Band A. How can we serve people across board? The essential. The people of Abaranje are crying out for help, and it is unimaginable. Oh, well, with your answer. You have 2 minutes left to answer that question. Yeah, I don't know your name. Okay, Chika, I think you've answered the question names, and it is you. Yes. So, Chika said, okay, Dave says, yes, on wiki. Simple question. Who made the statement? Who did he make it to? And I still even gave you an easy way out. You don't have who did he say it to, just the designation of the person that he said it to. We have here, John Bernardo is also. Okay, if you say so, if you insist. We have here, I'm liking this. Okay, I'll pay attention. And we have Chika that answer. We have just 30 seconds to leave the studio. And finally, someone says Wole Soyinka. And how? Thank you so much for your contribution of your morning.